Now, what I'm about to say will shock some of you. When I was a child, we only had two televisions in our home, and if that's not enough, only one of them was in color. That's right, my family actually owned a black and white TV. Do you have any idea what it's like to watch shows that look like this? Honestly, I don't know why they call it black and white. It's mostly just shades of gray. The sky, light gray. The ocean, darker gray. The leaves in the fall, gray. Leaves in the summer, also gray. But you know, there are people out there who say things like, they just don't make shows like that anymore. That's right, they don't. Who wants to sit around and watch a program that's completely devoid of color when they don't have to? Why would they? Everything is better in color. Sure, they've got entire channels devoted to nothing but these old-timey TV shows, and there are folks out there who watch them all day long. They've seen every episode hundreds of times, but they love the characters and the plots. But more than that, they love the comfort and familiarity. Watching these shows brings them back to a world that made more sense, a world that was simpler, a world that was safer. Now, while these programs were all well before my time, I've seen my fair share, and I have to say, they were actually pretty good. MASH, Andy Griffith, the Beverly Hillbillies, Bewitched, Gilligan's Island, they're still great, even in black and white. But you know something? They're even better in color. Every one of those shows started out in black and white and went to color. Why? Because everything is better in color. Do you seriously think that the people watching these shows today are watching them on a black and white television so that they don't have to be distracted by those pesky yellows, blues, and reds that showed up sometime in the 60s? Of course not. They love the shows, but they too know that everything is better in color. Seriously, can you imagine what the world would be like if it was nothing but black, white, and various shades of gray? No yellow sunset, no red apples, no blue flowers, no green grass. Everything would be so boring. And yet lately it seems like folks would rather it be that way. Instead of celebrating the various shades of opinions and beliefs, the different hues of race, gender, and sexuality, the diverse tones of gifts and passions, it's like we prefer a grayscale globe. We yearn for a simpler time when everybody was on the same page, when life made sense and society was comfortable and familiar. We reject those who don't think like us, distrust those who don't look like us, and belittle those who don't act like us. We think everything would be so much better if we were all the same, if everyone was like me. But don't you realize how bland that would be? It's like we're choosing to watch this color-filled creation on a black and white television. My friend, God made this world wonderfully beautiful with various shapes and shades and styles of people. We aren't all the same, and that makes things kind of difficult sometimes. We aren't always going to understand one another or be comfortable around each other. But we still need to celebrate each other. It's good that we're different. We're not supposed to be the same. Our differences bring excitement, beauty, and color to the world. And that's important because everything is better in color. I'm Pastor Stephen Mims, and that's your word for Wednesday. May God bless you.